Okay, so now we've chosen the yarn and we've chosen the hook, and I've shown you how to do your slip knot to get started. I'm going to teach you how to chain, and the chain is the foundation row of your crochet. So it's really important to get that so that you know exactly what you're doing, so you're not making it too tight. So it's a great foundation for building your crochet stitches onto. So just a quick recap on that slip knot. So lay it out in front of you, do that twirl, pop your hook through and bring it onto the hook. So let's do it in a right-handed way as well. So lay it in front of you, hook in the right hand, pop it through and bring the yarn through the loop, and there you are, you have your slip knot on the hook. So remember, facing you, your thumb on the flat section, and we've got this finger here to help us hold the yarn. Now for a foundation chain, what we're going to do is bring the yarn towards us, so from the back over towards us, and then using your left hand you're going to take the stitch over the hook, and that makes your first chain. Bring the yarn over towards you, take the stitch over, and that's your second. Same again, over and again, and we just keep going like this until you have as many chains as you need for whatever it is that you're going to make. But for the time being, I just recommend, if you've never crocheted before, to just have a little go at making a chain, keeping count, and then afterwards having a look and seeing if you can count how many chains you have. So lay them out and look at it looks like a chain when you have it facing the right way, and you can see here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 chains that I've made. Okay, and that was all with my right hand. Now you notice how important this finger is, because if I didn't hold that there and I just tried to bring the string over, you can see how it just twirls round and round and round. It's really helpful to use that finger to hold the stitch in place, bring the yarn over, and then take the stitches over the hook. Bring the yarn over and then take the stitches over the hook. Using both hands is really important, and not pulling it too tightly. Be very gentle and relaxed, and you want to make sure that you don't make these chains so tight that you then can't get your hook in to do more stitches. Sometimes if you find it very difficult to do a loose chain to start your work, you can always use a bigger crochet hook for the first chain row, for your foundation row, and then switch back to the right size, just so that you make sure you can use those chains that you've created, that it doesn't become unusable because you've pulled it too tight. So that's what you're aiming for. So that was right-handed. I'm going to do that again left-handed. And so left-handers, start with that slip knot, bring the yarn through that loop. There we go, pull it on, and then it's just as I was showing you with the right hand, but here I am with the hook in my left hand. My thumb is here, my finger's on the top, I've got it like a knife. I've got the hook facing me, and then the yarn that's attached to the ball, bring it towards you and then take the stitch over. Bring it towards you and take the stitch over. Notice how I'm holding the yarn in my hand. That's just helping me to feed it through a nice even tension. Not just leaving it like that, going like that and then trying to get hold of that. Keeping it in that hand is really helpful, like so. And you just want to practice that as many times as you like till it feels nice and comfortable. And it's a good way to start just getting used to holding a crochet hook, because it can feel a little bit strange if you've never done it before, and controlling the yarn in your opposite hand. Like so. And the same as before, lay it down with the front side towards you and see if you can count the chains that you've left, looking at one edge and looking at the ridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, and you don't count the slip stitch at the end. So it's a good idea to practice creating chains and counting them.